And this one is going to be a familiar one because it does share a lot of similarities with the game of chess, except for in this one, there's not going to be any knights, and you're also going to be playing on a smaller board. There's going to be a few less pawns, but the thing that makes this one very different from chess is that the pieces can actually move on top of the other pieces. You can move on top of your own pieces or even on top of your opponent's. And you might now be asking, if you can do that, how do you capture and eliminate your opponent's pieces from the board? And the answer is you don't. At least not completely, because when you do move a piece on top of another piece, only the top piece is able to move, meaning that you do block movement of any of the pieces you're on top of, as long as you remain on top of those pieces. Of course, this is a bit of a trade-off because in order to keep your opponent's piece locked and out of the game, that means that you have to maintain your piece on top of it. But luckily in chess, some pieces are worth more than others, so if you're able to lock one of their pieces with one of your pawns, that's probably a good trade-off. And you can also lock multiple pieces at once because there's no limit to how high the stack can be. So this means that if you're able to lock 2 or even 3 of your opponent's pieces by putting one of your pieces on top, then that is definitely a good trade-off. Winning the game is exactly like chess. All you gotta do is move your piece on top of your opponent's king, and the person that's able to do that first wins the game. And if you're interested in this one, you can check it out. I have it linked in the description below.